43210. How are you doing? It is 10:38 p.m. April 5, April 5th. Yeah, April 5, 2026. And I'm getting on the live stream today. One day I will have it so that when I'm live streaming that I can communicate with viewers and people call it in and I can answer questions, or if people text questions, I can answer them. But right now, I don't have the technology for that kind of interaction. All I can do is come on live and share some thoughts, some updates with what's happening with me and the running and everything. And so it's a little late today. I'll give the excuses, but I do apologize for being late. Again, I wanted to be here around noon time. High noon, it would be like 3 p.m. Eastern time. That is probably the time in Belize and also the time in New York. I do have some viewers for sure from that part of the world. But what I'd like to say is I was delayed a little bit because of when we do showings at the house here, because the house is for sale. When that happens, I have to evacuate and I have to be gone. I didn't have to do that today, but because of yesterday, I had to do it. Things got a little backed up, and I didn't get back here until after 3 a.m. this morning after my run. And I plan to run a little bit earlier tonight. Of course, I do. I ran for 5 days. Well, today included will be 5 days for the week. It's not an improvement. It's the same like last week. The only thing that is an improvement is that I will probably get 40 miles or 41 miles. Last week, I got 31 miles. And my weight, I have good news for the weight. Last night when I ran, I was 31.6 pounds. So my weight is coming down nicely. I am trying to get to 125 pounds, my goal training and racing weight. And it will happen if I can stay committed to eating properly, not overeating, because sometimes I eat too much. In fact, I had this. I got this from my son. His mom gave this to me. I have 2 boxes, and it's about a month since I had them. And there are 4 in each box. I still have one from the first box, and I've got 4 in this box here. So I had 8. I've consumed 3 of those in a month. So I am trying to regulate my intake. And I also started my weights today. The weights, these are the weights that I use. They're 12-pound weights. And my session usually go for about 20 to 25 minutes. I restarted it because I have stopped the major work that I've been doing on the house. I've got past the major painting and handyman kind of work that kept me up sometimes overnight. So I'll get back to that, but I have some bad news for the weight training program, because I am going to give blood. I'm going to donate blood at Livestream Donation Center tomorrow. And when I donate blood, it'll probably be 1 week before I can do the weights again, because they get to the veins. And I tried, this was not advised, this was ill advised. I made a mistake by jumping into my weight training right after I donated blood, and my veins swelled up and got contorted, and it was a mess. So I'm not doing that again. So I give myself at least 1 week of recovery from donating blood before I pull the weights again. And I noticed that the last time I donated blood was right before Thanksgiving last year. So I'm way overdue. I don't give as often as I used to. I used to give every 56 days. I used to be in there at the center donating blood, but I can't give that often anymore because I have some blood issues where my counts are low. My red blood cell count, my white blood cell count, my platelet blood count, they're all low. And so I can't donate as often as I used to. So the run-in happened last night, and I was able for the first time to do 6 miles. I did a 10K, but average 6 miles in less than an hour. So my average for the distance last night, I think I did 6.32 miles at 9 minutes 53 seconds per mile on average. That means my fitness is coming back, but it was a little challenging to get that. So I am still going to stay at 6 miles every time I run, and then I cool down for 1 mile. And after about 2 or 3 weeks, I'll get back to where I can run 7-mile sessions and cool down for 1 mile. Okay, that's all to report today because I have to get out, get going, and I don't want to keep you back from your other activities. Some of you might be rehabbing, stretching, doing weights, or trying to get to bed to get some sleep so you can get back at it tomorrow. But there's also one more thing I wanted to report. On Saturday, which was yesterday, I went to the park right down the street, Stagecoach Park, and there was a 5K running event going on. And I found out by talking to the people that were involved or participants there that this young lady was celebrating her 40th birthday by staging her own private 5K race. I guess she had some friends and acquaintances and family members come and run the race with her. And that was remarkable. When I saw them running, I said, oh boy, I wish I could be a part of the race or be a part of any kind of 5K race. And I do plan to run official 5K race where I participate in a real event, not a virtual race, but a live event, in-person race. So I will be giving some details when I resume that training program again, because I had to abandon it. I had to abort it because of uh, emergency work on the house. I took I think I took almost 3 weeks off from running, no running at all recently. So I'm getting back into it. Anyway, you be good, you be safe. Wish you all the best with your therapies, your exercises, your walking, your jogging, your running, and your racing, and everything else. So be good, and we'll see you next time, next week, at high noon on Sunday.